Yo, what's going on, guys? So this is your chairman, 10 Jazz Williams here. And so hopefully you've made it through the academy and you're finding your journey here in iMarkets Live and trading a very good one, to say the least. And so I just want to be one of the first to welcome you. I want to help you in your journey of going through the academy. And so I'm just going to teach you guys some stuff that was taught to me. I'm going to teach it to you how I learned it. And hopefully my objective in these videos is just to briefly go over some of the things that you've learned, some things that I think can be very helpful in your journey. So this is your first step. This is our first video together. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm really excited. Guys, I've been able to make a lot of money in this industry thus far, and I've only been trading for a year. And so I'm proof that your life can completely transition in a year's time. I look forward to sharing with you my story, my journey, my losses, my wins, my purchases, my trips, my vacations, my strategies, and everything else. So again, this is our first step together. Follow me over to my whiteboard and let's see if we can actually get this going. So here we are. I'm on the whiteboard now, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me get squared away here. Boom. All right. So one of the first lessons I want to talk to you guys about is really simple: how to calculate a pip. So hopefully, again, you've gone through iMarkets Live Academy and you've watched that video. But now let's you and I just kind of talk about it and just kind of briefly go over it. So a few rules that I always like to establish early on when calculating a pip is this. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. So a few rules that I like to go over, really simple, is you remember, guys, what we're doing here is we're trading foreign currency. And there are only one of two things to do when trading foreign currency. You're either buying or you're selling. And so when you're buying, right, there are going to be a few key things that you want to pay attention to. And so these are some rules that I want you to remember as you're buying, right? So for a buy, remember, guys, we're going to always add for our take profit. And I want you guys to write this stuff down along with me. So when you're buying, we're going to add for our take profit. You'll see sometimes some people call that your TP. And we're going to always subtract for our, guess what? Stop loss. That's right. Why is it that you want to add for your take profit and you want to subtract for your stop loss? Well, hopefully by now you've seen a chart. And what you're going to notice on charts is this: price is moving like that. And if we actually find ourselves in a trade, let's say, for example, if we entered the trade here, right, which is not a great spot, but if we were to enter a trade there for a buy, right, if we enter here for a buy, anything below, work with me here, anything below this area would be considered our stop loss zone, right? So this is our stop loss zone here. Boom, which is negative. This is where we are neutral. This is negative, right? So anything below is negative. And anything above is positive, which is why we add there and we subtract here. Simple enough, right? So if we enter into the market here, this is our entry price. We want to see a lot of blue. And anything above this area will be considered our take profit zone. And so hopefully when you're looking at a chart, this explains why you want to add for your take profit and you want to subtract for your stop loss. Now, let's just give an example here at the top of our whiteboard. And in this example, let's say someone told you to get into a trade and you got into this trade, and what they told you was you're going to have a 10 pip take profit, right? And you're going to have a 30 pip stop loss. Well, how do you actually go about calculating that? Well, here we go, right? So if we were to actually get into a trade and our entry was 1.32253, right? This is a very important number. This is what people will call your entry price, your entry or price, whatever. So the number, there's a glare as well, but you can see the one slightly, 1.32253. And remember, we're looking for a 10 pip take profit and a 30 pip stop loss. So what do we do here? On a buy, we add for our take profit. So we know here we're going to add what? We're adding 10 pips. But what are you adding those 10 pips to? Which number do I add it to, Jazz? Well, if you were able to watch your videos, this is what you'll understand. This right here is considered our what, guys? That's right, our pipette. So we're going to just kind of cancel that out for now. We're not going to worry about it. And we're going to focus on these last two numbers. Now, the fourth number is your pip. So we're going to focus here on these last two numbers, and it's going to be our 2 and our 5. And so we're adding for our take profit. What number are we adding? We're adding 10 plus which two numbers? 2 and 5. So 10 plus 25 is what? I wish I had like the little options to pop up down here where you can push a button and guess and you can get a quiz. That'll be really dope. But 10 plus 25, that's right. You guys got it. You're smart. 35, right? And I was kind of stalling to give you time to calculate it, but it's 35. So if this is 35, right? 10 plus 25 here is 35. All we do now is drop down the other numbers, and that's it. So our take profit is now 1.32353. But what's our stop loss? Well, we have to subtract 30 pips. So here we go. This one actually may be a tricky one for some of you, and others may get it. But we're subtracting 30 from 25. So our number, and I'm just going to go ahead and give it to you. Once we subtract 25, right, that's going to actually put us at 1.3200, and we're going to have our pipette. But we still have another 5 to subtract. And so what I want you guys, and the reason I did it this way, because I want you guys to see what I'm about to do. We're just going to go from just focusing on these two numbers to now focusing on all three. And we're going to subtract 5 from 200, which is 195. We still drop down to other remaining numbers. And our stop loss here is 1.31953. Hopefully you guys seen how I was able to do that. And so just remember, when we're buying, we add for our take profit and we subtract for our stop loss. Cool? Cool. So hopefully now you guys have an understanding of how to actually calculate a pip and all of that good stuff for your buys. Now we're going to talk about, one second guys while I erase the board here. So now we're going to talk about when you sell the market. So when you sell the market, remember guys, you're going to subtract now for your take profit, right? You're going to subtract for your take profit, and you're going to actually add this time for your stop loss. And so this really throws a lot of people off. I don't want it to throw you off. And so I'm going to show you again why this is so. So we're going to draw another chart here, and we're gonna play this out. Let's just say we enter the market here, right? Here on this dotted line. That's our entry price. Same thing that we just established for our buy. And what I want you guys to understand is, let me map this out too. Remember, all this is our positive area. This here is neutral. Everything below is a negative area, so we subtract, right? Everything up here, we add. And remember, we're selling the market, and when you're selling, you're wanting price to go down. So therefore, you have to subtract for your take profit, which means if it goes down, anything below our entry price here, anything below our entry price is in what zone? Wow, that negative zone. And this is why you subtract for a sale. And guys, you're going to add for your stop loss, because if price comes up, right, it's now in the negative for you because you're selling, but that negative is in the positive zone. So you have to actually add for your stop loss, right? So in this example, let's say someone said, hey, let's sell USD JPY. And so here we're looking to sell or short. You'll understand that here shortly. You're looking to sell or short USD JPY. And let's just say they say, let's go for a 10 pip take profit and a 30 pip stop loss. Now, let me say this for my master traders out there who are watching this video, and you're saying that risk to reward ratio is horrible. I know it is. This is just an example. We don't take these type of risk to reward ratios. And for a brand new trader, basically what I'm saying is if you're only pushing to gain 10 pips, we are only at most going to risk 10 pips. We would never risk more than we're willing to win. So for my master traders, I get that. So keep your smart comments to yourself now. I'm already reading your mind. So anywho, long story short, guys, back to this. So let's just say our entry here was 1.32405, right? That's our entry price. That's this dotted line right here. Boom, 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 boom. 1.32405. Remember that pipette we don't focus on. These are the two numbers we focus on. And if we're going for our take profit, if we're looking for our take profit, we have to subtract. We have to subtract for our take profit when we're selling, because we're selling, right, USD JPY. So our take profit is 10 pips. So we're actually subtracting 10 from 40, which is 30. We drop down to 5, we drop down to 2, we drop down everything else. And so we have 1.32305. Boom. And that is our take profit, guys. Right? Now, let me help you figure out our stop loss. So our stop loss is really, really simple. Remember, what do we do for our stop loss? We add for our stop loss. So we're adding what? 30 pips. So we need to add 30 to this number right here. Right? 30 plus 40 is what? 70. That's right. You're really smart. And boom, boom, we drop everything else down. So now our stop loss, guys, is 1.32705. Our take profit was 1.32. Let me go back to my notes. We're selling. So when we sell, guess what we have to do? We have to subtract for our take profit. So we subtract 10. So it's going to be 30, drop to 5. Boom. That's our take profit. And my friends, that right there is how you calculate a pip. Our next video that we're going to have and talk about is going to be risk management, which was one of my favorite topics. So let me step to the side, give you guys one last opportunity to screenshot this, play this recording over and over. Hopefully it was valuable. Again, welcome to the team. Welcome to the family. I'm looking forward to going on this journey of trading with you. And I will see you at the beaches and the bank, baby.